Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another speed build. I know you're probably thinking, and for those of you who aren't and have never been here, welcome. But for those of you who have been here, you know Friday is normally a day for my short lifespan Legacy of Doom challenge, but this is going to lead into my other point. I am going to a graduation celebration that was a little bit last minute, but I really want to make sure I show it for my friend. I love her, I'm really proud of her. And we're just gonna go grab lunch with her parents. It was a really last minute thing. I worked last night, which is kind of why I look like this. I look a little gross right now. I feel really gross. My skin, she is dry. For those of you who don't know, I work at a nightclub as a bartender during the day. Well, I guess during the night. But I get home at like 4:30 in the morning, and then I need my unwind time because I'm not the best sleeper. I have like raging insomnia and I have a lot of anxiety, so I can't just like slumber. And then I had more anxiety last night about getting up and getting all my stuff done because I really want to put a video out today because I love making videos for you guys. And yeah. I know that was kind of a lot. I think that was me feeling better. Maybe you don't feel better. But anyway, so I don't have any makeup on. My hair is sopping wet. I'm going to try to give myself a blowout before I drive 2.5 hours to go meet them for lunch. But I'm really excited. I'm really proud of my friend. And also, shout out to you if you are graduating this semester from whatever it might be. I don't care if you graduated mechanic school, college, high school, whatever you graduated. I'm so proud of you because it's a really freaking big deal. I graduated in December and I was so happy that my friends could make it and celebrate me in the ways that we did. I actually didn't walk at my college graduation for a lot of reasons. One of the primary reasons was that I went to a really large college, and I was also part of a private honors college program that did their own private ceremony with just the people in my cohort, like peers that I really knew very well, that I could invite as many people as I wanted to, whereas like my actual college graduation was like, you get 3 tickets, I don't care that you spent all this money to go here, I don't care if we made you contemplate like actual death, you get 3 tickets, good luck. Oh, and you have to pay $40 for parking. I was like, I could not do that. I could literally not do that. And I didn't. And I was really worried I'd get regret because I get like, sometimes I do things because I regret, or I'm worried that I'll regret not doing them. And I can honest to God tell you, I don't regret not going. I feel like it was a slave that I did not go, to be honest. But as you can see, my build is coming together. This build is based off at least the outside is based off a photo I saw on Pinterest. And I will try to see if I can find it so I can like put it for you as a reference. But I think it ended up looking really good at first. But I changed the outside color scheme. I shit you not. It is not this color. I know it looks like it's going to be this color for a while. It does not end up being this color. I think it ended up being blue. But I really just loved the swatch I chose. It was very like kind of electric blue. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. You'll see it at the end. And you'll be very proud. But I used like 3 different wallpaper textures on this build. I was like, ugh. Who is she? And for the longest time, I'm trying to make this garage work over here. Oh my god, I forgot the house had a basement. I didn't forget, but I didn't tell you guys. I never put basements in my build. But this garage I'm doing over here, I tried so hard to make it work, and it was just not the vibe. So I end up not cutting it out entirely because I like the idea that there's like a walkthrough area that you'll see at the end, but I do end up making it more of like a carport situation, which I feel like is fitting to the house. This is one of my favorite styles of homes. This is, I guess it's a mid-century modern. It also could just be like retro. I know nothing about architecture and building other than what I learned when I used to watch HGTV over the summers with my mom as a child. So correct me if I'm not using the correct adjectives. I try. I like to use very big words because I try to attract the peoples. But I really had so much fun building this house. I built it on stream, and I build on stream quite a bit. So shout out to you if you were there. But I just had like literally the best fucking time building. And I got so many good ideas from all of you, and I was like, I just love being part of the Sims community. I just do. I mean, granted, I don't have a lot of friends because I have social anxiety. But, you know, other than that, we're doing good. I think we're about to finish up the outside. I believe I cut out the landscaping. Oh, here comes that blue. I have never used that wallpaper in the coral or the blue color. It is from the high school years pack, but I really wanted to use that blue door from Get Famous. So I was like, I'm going to take my opportunity. I ended up changing out the windows because That is my dog tapping on the door. I'm so sorry. I ended up changing out the windows from the Get Famous ones to the base game ones because I thought it was just more fitting. I did not limit my packs, okay? But I will tell you, I used a lot of Get Famous and I used a lot of bowling night stuff. Okay, this is like, I can't even say it's a hot take because I stand on this opinion, but one of my maybe more controversial opinions is that I actually think the bowling night stuff pack has really good furniture. I don't know if I would recommend to anyone to buy it at full price, but even right now, at the time you're watching this video, until May 13th, there is a huge sale going on for all the Sims packs. If you can get the pack at like 50% off, I will tell you, it's got some good shit in it. It's got good rugs, got some really nice like mid-century modern chairs. I just love it. But like, I was having so much fun. You should have seen the conniption I had when I put that martini lamp in there. Chat was going wild. I was going wild. I got off stream. I called my mom. I was like, I'm a fucking genius. And she's like, please tell me why, child. I know this. You're my favorite. Shout out Heather one time. And then I was like, I put a martini lamp, a base game martini lamp that I literally have probably never used in my fucking life in my mid-century modern build. And my mom was like, I literally don't know what that meant. And I was like, Mom, it is very Sims coded. I'm so sorry. My mom is like so fucking supportive and I love that for me. Almost too supportive to a point because I once made this joke about like selling underwear in college to pay for books. It was a joke. But like if that's what you do, like it was like a little jokey joke. And my mom was like, that's like a great idea. I was like, I feel like that is not the level of support you should be giving me. She was like, just get a P.O. box. I was like, girl, love you. But Heather's my best friend. Shout out to her. But anyway, so my mom is like really supportive. But my mom does not know anything about like a lot of my personal interests. Like I'll be yapping to her about Avatar. Like I'm trying to get these Avatar concert tickets. For those of you who do not know, there's an Avatar The Last Airbender concert. And they just announced their North American leg of their tour a couple months ago. And I'm like waiting to get tickets. But my city has not gone on sale yet. But my neighboring city has, so I literally might just go buy those just so I can make sure I can go. So excited. But anyway, I'll be yapping. Yip. I told my mom about this concert, and she was like, that is like so great. And I was like, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? She goes, not at all. But if you're happy, I was like, girl, I love you. I fucking love my mom. Mother's Day is coming up, and I have yet to think of what to get her. I don't want to talk about it too much because Heather does watch my videos. Again, my mom is really supportive. I just know that my mom like walks around the house and like does chores. My mom's a real busy lady. She's a nurse. She works like 60, 70-hour weeks sometimes. And I just know that like in the name of being supportive, she'll like put my yapping on like nonstop. And then, like, try to, like, do chores. But she must just be sitting there, like, doing dishes and listen to all this out-of-pocket shit that I be saying and be like, what the fuck? Or, like, sometimes I tell stories, especially about, like, my childhood. Or, my sister. My sister and I do not get along. I know that's ridiculous. We are both grown adult women. My sister is, like, almost 30, okay? And we do not get along. But, like, I talk my shit, right? You know? Because I'm, like, the middle child. Like, I have to talk my shit. And I'm sure my mom was watching my videos and be like, what the fuck, Tiana? Like, what the fuck? And it won't be the first time in my life that I've caused her to say that, but I will tell you, it's not stopping anytime soon. It's really not. But yeah. Anyway, back to the build. I was doing such a good job talking about the build and I got sidetracked. Anyway, we're finishing up, like, our main living areas, and then for the actual bedrooms, I bounce around a lot because I could not figure out where I wanted to go, so I had to cut it a little bit. Originally, I was going to make this a family home, but in the end, Chat and I decided this was going to be kind of like the Roomies household, which is in the base game world, I believe. Their house is in, not Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, at one of the base game worlds, and it's based off of, I believe, the show called New Girl. This is apparently a crime against humanity, and, you know, strike me down if you must. I've never seen New Girl. I know the premise of it, like, I know who Zoe Deschanel is. I think that's her name. I know she's married to one of the guys who did the Property Brothers show. That's literally why I know her, because I used to be a big HGTV girl. That's why I love building The Sims so much. But, like, in my head, this is, like, a group of people, young professionals. Maybe they're all trying to, like, do their own kind of startup company, because I gave each of them, like, like a thing, like a hobby, a skill building item. I think one of them is like a computer science person or maybe even a streamer. And then one of them is definitely into art and music, I think. I don't know. You know when you're like building your house and you're like, let's just put an art easel in here. But like how many people do you know who have an art easel in their bedroom? I can only think of one person I know who's an art easel, or who has an art easel. And she's an old lady and she loves to paint, but it's more of like a hobby. I don't know. I don't know any... Oh, that's a lie. Okay, I don't know any artists who paint. But I like literally just forgot and like had a fucking brain fart. My aunt is like literally an artist. Like that's how she like pays her bills. But she does pottery. She does beautiful pottery. So shout out to her. Pottery of fish. If anyone's looking to get their mom something for Mother's Day, I know a woman. But we just finished up our first bedroom. There are 2 bedrooms downstairs, 2 bathrooms downstairs, and then we have 1 other bedroom upstairs. See, that's what I mean when I say I jumped around a lot. Like I did the hallway. I lost the footage of the hallway. Don't know how that happened. And then I came in here, and I was just having like the best time. I was enjoying using a lot of stuff I don't normally use. The bed I'm using in this room is from high school years, and I actually use that quite a bit when I'm building like teens rooms because people ask me like, how do you feel about the high school years pack? I'm a builder, so the furniture in the pack has a chokehold on me. It makes me biased. Like, if you're here for gameplay, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I played high school years when it came out, and I build so much now, and I'm so stressed out when it comes to my Let's Plays that I don't go to high school with my children. Because it, like, fuck those kids or whatever. So I don't know, but I do know I love the furniture. But anyway, I use that bed a lot. I just never use the swatch I'm using because it's kind of like, it's a really cool swatch, but I just don't gravitate towards darker colors. I'm like a pastel, light wood, white, bright, airy kind of girl. Because like that's how I prefer my real life. If you walk into my apartment right now, like, I have pink pillows on my sofa. Like, in the common space, I was just like, pink pillows. I love just being alone and being a girl and getting to decorate my space as girly as I want. I have this whole theory that I'm really leaning into girlhood because, like, I saw the Barbie movie. I cried, okay? I didn't cry, but, like, I got a little, like, teary-eyed, you know? Because, like, I don't know, I was thinking a lot about my mom and, like, I love my mom. Anyway, and like, so, I've said this before, I'm not afraid to admit it, like, I fully accept that this is something I was like a really pick-me-ass bitch at one point in my life when I was like 11, and I was like 11, so like, you know, you can like, forgive yourself for that, sometimes, but it is appropriate that we make fun of it. And I think because I was such a pick-me-ass bitch, I genuinely was just more on the tomboyish side. It is who I was, but I got to a point where I was 12 and I was like, I'm better than you because I don't like pink. That's disgusting. And that's where the problem lies. So I was like too good to wear pink, too cool to like be in my element. And then I never learned to do makeup. Like all the cute girls I knew who were wearing like electric blue eyeshadow to public middle school at 8:30 in the morning, they know how to do a full beat now. Me, I don't. And it's embarrassing. I literally just discovered eyeliner like 8 months ago. And I'm obsessed with it. Like a middle school girl. I'm like, I must put eyeliner on for the grocery store. I'm already thinking about the eyeliner I'm going to wear this lunch I go to with my friends. Anyway, I have just like, was just like so against like all things like girly, and now as a young lady I'm like, if it's pink I have to have it. Look at this thing I bought, okay? I'm really trying to like cut down on waste. I bought this last year before I made this New Year's resolution because I'm trying to like cut down on my overconsumption, because you do not need 86 water bottles, and I stand on that, and I mean that, okay? But I bought this because it's pink and it's cow print and it's fluffy. I have literally no use for this. It sits in my office. I at one point had like a little like thing on it for my hotkeys when I first started filming in here. But other than that, like it has actually no use, and I only bought it because it was pink and fluffy. And that's just how I've been existing the last several months of my life. And I just love being a girl. I really do. And in my Sims builds, like, you should see how many pink houses I built. I've really been working hard on branching out, thus my mid-century modern build today, which I love. But I went through a phase where everything I built was, like, a suburban house that was pink. And, oh my gosh, I have a couple builds coming up because I love building houses inspired by my spicy romance novels. You guys just freaking wait, okay? And that's basically me telling you to subscribe to my channel, and I'm not embarrassed about that. But we are finishing up our backyard. I wanted to make it like a very big, entertaining space because I imagine, like I said, there's like a lot of young professionals here. Like, they hang out, they do barbecues, they do like board game night, okay? And nobody even cries. We tried to do board game night at my house when I was a kid, and people got their feelings hurt. I got my feelings hurt. I am a middle child who's extremely sensitive, okay? So that was never gonna work out for me anyways. But I think this yard is, like, honestly to die for. If I had something like this, I would have people over all the time. Literally all the time. My house is small and I have people over all the time. So if I had something like this, I would not know how to act. Except it would all be pink. It would all be pink and frilly and beautiful. But we have been zipping around this build kind of like crazy. So I thought it would be nice if we went in-game to do a live tour so we can go see all my quintessential details. So we will do that right. Alright team, we have made it to our final build. She's a gorgeous girl. I made a point of saying that I really like the blue door that I used just for it to be orange. I don't know what I was doing. I was just feeling the vibes, okay? But we're in the world of Oasis Springs, which is of course a base game world, and let's just do a little 360 tour of the entire outside. Very minimal landscaping, but I feel like that was fitting. I absolutely love the backyard. I have never used the swatch. These are just like base game loungers. I've never used that swatch. I'm willing to bet most of you haven't either because it is jarring. This is the color of my childhood bedroom. Just so you guys know. But let's go ahead and do a tour inside. Of course, we have like our little carport. I just put like, I don't know. I imagine this is like lawn stuff. The holiday decor boxes, some bikes. Very cute. And then obviously our trash can. And then you come up here. We have like a little welcome mat area. And I'm going to just like toot my own horn. But I just love the little entryway of this space. The pastel pop kit mirror with the little glow on it. So good. That kit is so good. Pastel pop kit, book note kit. They make me just love the kits. I don't love the kits, but if I did, it'd be because of them. So we have that little area. And then I love the use of these columns. I kind of use them like sporadically throughout. And then of course we have our little living room area and our side door. Yes, it's clipping a little bit. Nobody come for me, okay? I made an executive decision. I did originally think about doing kind of a step down with the platforms, but because the flow of the house, I just didn't think it would end up working too good. But I'm happy with the way it came out. I even remember to put in like a little chandelier. If you guys know me or you've ever played in my builds or watched my builds, I just always forget to actually put like real lights in there. I use these little base game pocket lights and just don't put anything else in. I don't know why I'm like that. Then we have our dining room. I think this matched so well. The chairs are from High School Year. The table is from Get Famous. The lighting is from Dream Home Decorator. And this rug is from Fitness Stuff. I was like, when did the Sims theme start matching so good? But I really like the way this came out. It's very pastel. It's kind of a completely different vibe from this, but I do think it works, although they're right next to each other. But again, I am biased because I made the build. Then we have our kitchen. I used this wallpaper from, I want to say it's either from High School Years or Tiny Living, as like kind of a hexagon subway tile backsplash, and I thought it ended up really good, and these are obviously just base game cabinets. Then we have our first bedroom upstairs. I imagine this person is either like a streamer or maybe like a computer science person with just like a love of games. I got to use the Pastel Pop fluffy carpet. Can I just tell you guys, my dad, we have like a bonus space, and a couple years ago during a major hurricane it had gotten like oofed a little bit, so they had to redo it. And my dad has this big obsession with the 70s and Elvis Presley. I don't know what that's about. I'm not going to psychoanalyze my dad on the internet. But anyway, he's been like redecorating it. It's literally like a time machine. Like there's orange carpet on the floor and green carpet on the ceiling and wood paneling everywhere. It did not look like that before. I was like, the resale value. Love you. This is the little hallway. It's fun. Like I said, game night, people. No tears. I wanted to use this clock so badly, so I kind of just framed the whole hallway around this one clock. We have a little bathroom over here. All my bathrooms look the same. And then we have another little bedroom area. This is who I decided was my scientist of some kind. Is that a job title? Can you just be a scientist? Or do you just have a degree in science? Or the sciences. and then you go like do stuff with it. I don't know. And they have a little ensuite, which is nice. And then over here we have our pastel pop kit room, straight to my fucking soul, straight to my heart. I love this, and I really enjoyed getting to put some brick around because I thought it kind of added to the whole like this is a basement vibe. And I really just am happy with the way it came out. This is a really small and tight room, but I think it serves its purpose. The rooms are for sleeping. They have common space to just like pop off and love themselves and have the best time. Let's go out here. I have like a little outdoor dining area, and then I put this up from, I want to say Get Together. And this is like, if you've ever played darts. I'm terrible at darts, and I didn't even know this was a thing until I got into a dart competition when I went to St. Thomas with my best friend Kelly. She's also terrible at darts, but the boys who invited us to play were really nice, and they bought our drinks, so we played darts. They were like, it is so good, you guys are like bad at this, and we're like literally making you feel better. We were actually just that bad. Then you have a little bar area, of course. This bar is from Get Famous, and the bar stools are from Mole Night Stuff, as well as these little like sectional area. Make sure if you download this house you have Move Objects already on, which is just Control-Shift-C to open up your drop-down box, and then bb.moveobjects on, because sometimes you can have some issues when you try to download stuff, and I used a lot of Move Objects. Then we have a hot tub, and just like a little lounge area once again, and I always think these look like cabbages. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Wait. Oh my god, is that fucking terrain paint? Hold on, let's fix that. Much better. That was gonna make me crazy if I didn't fix it, but that's overall our entire house, and I just love the way it came out. And if you enjoyed this build, make sure you give my video a thumbs up. If you download this off the gallery, make me a little comment on my gallery section, like, hey girl, it just came from YouTube. I'll be like, don't make me cry, don't make me blush. And if you have not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You know I love when you do that. We are almost to 1K. It might not seem like it, but I'm telling you we are. I can feel it in my bones. It's gonna happen. I'm so appreciative of you. Do not forget to drink your water if you're graduating. Congratulations. And I will see you guys next time. Bye everyone.